All right, we head into the second round of Ranked Royale North America. We have Team Yan versus Team LJ. Winner takes Team 2-Piece on in the grand final. Chat, here we go. The other semifinal. The Brazilians versus the Americans. Yan and Card, the only team yet to lose. Will that change against one of the best 2v2ers to grace the North American servers in LJ and his teammate of choice, Evo? Or will Yan and Card continue to hold strong? LJ, I believe, holds the current world record for 2v2 MMR. That's correct, right, chat? Monkey Moon broke the record, and then LJ broke it shortly after, and then I don't think anybody broke it after him, right? Zero Phoenix is crazy. It actually is interesting that that is crazy, but it kind of is. All Octanes for this semifinal. Somebody already pointed out that Card is actually playing today as opposed to Fashion Bay. To be fair, when I did invite Card, it was Fashion Bay, but Card snuck in. Card getting rid of the ball, went out of boost on the sidewall, and then trying to lead to block anybody looking to take it. Yan gonna cut in field to make LJ miss. Now Card just needs to bump LJ, and even though he doesn't bump him, it's not gonna matter. It's a slow roll into the net. LJ just goes flying by on the initial challenge. I don't think he was really too worried about actually challenging, but the problem is that Evo followed it up with the kind of challenge you'd expect from somebody who is leading the play as opposed to potentially being last back. Maybe he was expecting LJ to be able to rotate, but Card made sure that the end of the rotation never came as he protected LJ from getting to the ball. Yan 50 with LJ. Now to be Card with a bit of space to set up his air dribble. Evo resetting on the 100, so you know he's going to challenge through the air. Card did well to keep it away, the side that Evo was challenging from, but still Evo did just fine. Card hook shots, forces Evo to make a save. Yan just lobs the ball above the net, able to get the follow-up as well, but never creates a scoring opportunity. Evo pre-jump. Yan gets the reset and waits until after Evo has made adjustments. Now Card is once again trying to chase down LJ. The problem was Yan didn't get as smooth of a landing, as smooth as he would have needed. Yan up to stop that shot, and now Card controls into the corner where his awaiting teammate cannot keep the possession. LJ down to Evo, and the ball is in. It is a tie game. Both of the Furia teammates were in that corner. That's a smooth play by LJ, making sure to control his car such that he gets the soft tap and lands back on the wall to be able to follow it up again. Get it down to Evo. Yan. Pop up to Card, who uses the ceiling to reset on his way back down. Can't make much of it though. Yan has to dive out towards the midfield in order to not let Evo get any angles on his shot. Again, a slightly dangerous infield pass. The Card retreating on the other side. Evo could have cut it off. LJ is going to dunk this ball and put his team up 2-1. Evo into the corner. Back to himself. And a solid pass leads LJ to have the space to dunk. Card starting an air dribble at the midfield over the top of LJ. Just needs to beat Evo and doesn't have to do it himself. He can try and just work out some kind of win that drops the ball to Card. Couldn't do either. Now Card intercepting Evo taps into the back wall. Yan is reset far away from the net. Ends up just teeing it up for LJ. Nice smooth landing with power slide. And Evo will slot it bottom left. Impressive play from LJ. It is going to show it here. Landing sideways. Need to hold on to that power slide in order to keep the correct momentum, and he does exactly that. Creates an opportunity for Evo. Card brings his dribble to the ground. Still can't get it past Evo. It drops into the orange corner. Evo early jump. It's Card to back off. He's able to use his delayed flip to get it on the wrong side of Card and push it all the way to the corner. Now it's going to be Evo versus Yan. Evo found a way to score. It didn't seem like he had a ton of boost left over to work with, but he found a way as he lands turtling to launch the ball out in front of him. Worked well to catch Yan off guard. It's a 4-1 lead for LJ and Evo. Card reset, popped the ball out for Yan. Yan actually might have had that angle off the ceiling. LJ does well to prevent it, finding its way in and bumping Evo to keep the ball in the blue half. Card, great pass down. That extra touch actually made it so that Yan couldn't get to it. And only Evo could. 10 seconds left to go. It doesn't really matter here. Yan will toss a flick in. He's got 7 seconds to get 2 more. Will we see kickoff shenanigans and attempt to do it? Card's just going to look to win it to the right side. Yan hopes that Evo's controller disconnects and just throws the ball at him. If it does, then maybe they stand a chance, but they don't. So game number 1 goes to Team LJ. Game number 2. I believe Yan and Card scored first. The whole game controlled by Team LJ. Ever since then, Evo doing a lot for their team as well. Good pickup choice from LJ. This happens to be the first time you tuned into the Ranked Royale 2v2. Yan and 2Piece both qualifying for the tournament by finishing high in the ranked ladder. Somewhere in top 5 or so for NA. Even top 4. And both got to pick their teammates for the tournament. Yan is into the Fennec now after game 1 was played with all octanes. Yan off the back wall. Cannot get it past the last defender. Soft touch into the ceiling is Yan. Has another reset. Card bumping LJ, and it's going to be a goal. Card has had basically 1 roll so far with this team, and it's take LJ out of the play. He does it successfully. LJ actually tried to flip through the bump in order to not let it launch him as far, but it wasn't enough as the ball slowly bounces in. Card directing the ball into his own defensive corner and then accelerating this setup to make LJ miss. Yan has the read on Evo. LJ flick. Nobody stops him from going up for the double. Card did not get this out of danger's way, but Evo actually puts it all the way back at ceiling heights as he tries to set up his shot. He got a bit ahead of himself. LJ, another chance. Yan, great positioning. Had to make the save after the double, which is a lot harder read to make, but it doesn't matter. The follow-up is still there as Evo drops it back to LJ. Puts it in the bottom left. Great decision-making by Evo to recognize that he doesn't need to follow up the shot on his own like lots of situations do call for. Instead, he sees LJ in the corner, ready for the pass, and just feeds it to him instead. Team Yan, a couple quick kickoffs. In the previous series we watched, almost no kickoff goals. It's actually a really impressive read as he reacts quickly to Card's setup. Here is a little bit of kickoff shenanigans as Yan fakes, gives the ball to Card. The start of the possession. Now we got both of Team LJ on the backboard. Can Yan beat them both? Cannot. As Evo able to take it away. Card for a second. I thought he was playing for the orange team because he is also in the space station decal. LJ from ceiling heights in the orange half. Card able to backflip challenge as the ball comes to the ground. Yan has to get a strong first touch to get past Evo and then a follow-up to get past LJ, but he does both successfully. Evo forced the separation, the kind of separation from the ball that you want as that second defender, but LJ just wasn't around, maybe rotating wide. Could not intercept the ball before Yan made it back down. Probably needed to decide to play it a bit more passively once he recognized he wasn't going to be able to win the race to the ball. 4-1, and back Team Yan's going to make it 5-1. A dominating win for Team LJ in Game 1, but it looks like Team Yan trying to strike back. 2 minutes left, though. Team Yan's goals have come in a flurry. I do think that because they are mixing up the kickoffs more often, you almost feel like the volatility is controlled by them. When Team LJ needs something to go a bit awry or needs, a quick spurt, they're going to have to do it without kickoffs in their favor if they continue to try and execute only standard kickoffs. Yeah, and recovering back down to clear this ball to the corner. LJ, the wave dash, ceiling setup. Evo just drops it back into the blue corner in an attempt to keep possession. LJ pinched in front of the net. Evo tries his best to dunk it through, but Yan, 50 is like a brick wall. Make sure not to jump as Evo tries to force it through. Long shot from Yan. Card is on the blue team. Every once in a while, it gets me again. I'm like, oh, there's that space station decal. Probably playing for the orange team, but no. Who do you think the absolute best duo in the world would be out of all top players? A good question that I'm sure chat will now love to give you their answer for. Ooh, what a bump. 7-1 as Card bumps, I believe, the recovering LJ to prevent him being back. Yan and Zen. Zen and Rawas. Zen and Zen. Okay, well, Zen and Zen you can't do. The Twins. The Twins lost yesterday. LJ's going to put one on the board. The Twins lost the TRK Nupo. But the TRK Nupo have also lost to the Twins, so Zen and Feer. Zen and Monkey Moon. Zen and Nupo. Zen and Nupo could be a good shout. Ooh, LJ just own gold. I mean, Yan got it past him, but then LJ finished it for him. Little double reset. It's just casual Yan stuff, man. Just casual Yan stuff. A little double reset, force the own goal. Zen plus Banana Head. Finally somebody said it. Everybody hates it when they hear the truth. Evo just sitting behind the ball. I think he knows game number 2 is not going in his team's favor. Evo off to get another car before the match ends. Let's Card pad the stats even more for the replays. Game number 2. Where's the trash talk? Unfortunately, I don't think there's any beef between Team LJ and Team Yan. So I'm not sure we're going to get any trash talk. I do think Evo... I think I saw on Twitter that people were calling doing the Evo. And does anybody in chat already know what the Evo is? Does anybody know what I'm about to say? What I think doing the Evo is. I just thought of it because I'm pretty sure he does it in 2s. And if everybody knows what it is, say what they think they know the Evo to be. As Yan, did he just gets bumped out by Evo, cuts it around LJ. What a nice power side stop, and then just got it just enough. Looking at replays, the 330 forfeit, the replays. Okay, I think it's the replays, not skip replays. I think doing the Evo, at least what I've heard from Twitter. So this is all public information. This is not me leaking anything crazy. As Evo scores, is watching the replay right up until the moment that your teammate made the mistake and then skipping right afterwards. That is my understanding. Just so that your teammate sees where you messed up. that is, I mean, I think that's everybody's done that. But I guess Evo does it enough that people in high-level North American ranked were calling it the Evo. Not everyone be doing the Evo? Yeah, everybody's done the Evo. If you haven't done the Evo, you're lying. Because what a lot of people will do is, that's a nice lead block by Card led to that double. But what a lot of people will do is some people will genuinely think, wait, how did that happen? And then they'll watch back and they'll see where their teammate messed up and they'll go, oh, and then they'll hit skip. And even if they don't mean it to be, oh, nice save by Evo. Backing up off the back wall, the slow roll. Even if they don't mean it to be malicious, it kind of ends up being malicious, right? Because you just watch until the person's mistake and then you skip. Yeah, and Card up 3-1. I wouldn't say that's toxic necessarily. When you skip the replay isn't really toxic. It's just kind of like, really, dude? It's fine. They can learn. Yeah, you're just helping them. Yeah, Yoris has got the PR spin. He's worked in public relations. Listen, our client is just trying to teach his teammates how they could play better 2v2. When you think about it, it's a really nice. Card, is he going to be able to get this on target with a reset? He is. But LJ gets to sit around and save it. You're always practicing your coaching skills. Yeah. People in ones that watch every single replay to the end. Listen, you guys ready for the hack? You probably have learned the hack, but I'm about to tell it to you. In ones, you can do this from the very beginning if you're super paranoid. But you can also do this immediately after. It doesn't hit as hard if you do it after the other person has already won. But anyways, if the other person is watching your mistakes and showing their own goals on purpose to try and mess with you, you just never skip a replay again. And you wait and you watch their name, and only once their name goes away do you then skip the replay. And if you want to be extra safe, you do it from the very beginning. Right away, you watch every replay, you watch their name, you wait till they skip, then you skip. That way, it's always in your control. If they try and make you watch it, you don't skip it. You sit there and go, I wanted to watch it. I actually also wanted to watch it. You're not making me do anything. But Yan is going to hit a nutty shot, by the way, in the meantime. As he booms in a reset that LJ can't quite get back to. Yeah, always skip last. Always got to skip last, especially in 1v1. Don't let anybody force you to watch a replay. Just convince them you wanted to watch yourself get that whiff again anyways. LJ ceiling reset. Yan immediately challenges. Card was waiting on the ceiling as well. Card needs to get this wall set up quick because Evo is chasing in behind him and ended up trying to get it faster than he could have. Evo, maybe a little ceiling reset recovery. No, not going to happen. Card pass across his net to Yan. Actually ends up being pass to LJ. But LJ couldn't control it, and Evo finds himself too far pushed up. Maybe in a desperation to find a bit of offense here late in the game. He just kind of side flipped. Feels side flipped. Yo, Scrizzies. Thank you for the $100 dono. Is that 932 that I see in the bottom left? Quadrupled. $932. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys, for donations to the prize pool. I appreciate it. Ooh, wow, that pinch is actually in. Nothing can go wrong for Team Yan right now. You guys are an integral part in many ways to being able to run these tournaments. Ooh, wow, that's a nasty double. LJ saves it, though. The biggest way is probably, just watching them. Just by watching them and supporting them. Watching on the YouTube. Make it possible for us to be able to run these. But then also, the direct sponsorship really gives you a huge contribution, a huge part of every tournament. So thank you, guys. 932 is no joke, man. No joke at all. Maybe they finally figured out NA. You know how everyone was talking about how Furia just got figured out? They moved to North America and they got figured out. Well, maybe Furia finally figured out all of NA. It's that simple, right? Rocket League analysis is just saying X figured out Y, with Y being the losing team and X being the winning team. You can now officially Rocket League analyze. You're welcome. New Fear has skate park brain right now. What? What is that supposed to mean? How could you call it farming? Yeah, I don't think it's farming. I think the fact that we haven't had a repeat regional winner. Oh, Evo, it's going to be a goal. Evo is trying to make a point about farming. He's into the space station Octane as well. And he got the reset, but he didn't actually shoot with it. Or sorry, he did shoot with the reset in the sense that the touch that got the reset was the shot. He didn't follow it up. Ball chasing casual. Ballchasing.com. Go there. You can find a lot of players' replays. That is where I find the ones for those videos. And they actually have a Patreon, which I support as well, because I really like being able to see those replays that people upload. Yan. Pinch setup to card. Wow, what a play. I wasn't sure if Yan was going to try and just shoot with the pinch across the whole field. But the pinch he does get. Puts the ball right out to card on a platter. I mean, card is always going to win the race to that ball because it's so expertly placed. Does Yan have that kind of control over his pinches? I mean, you have to assume that he might, based on what we've seen out of him before. 130 kilometer per hour? Yeah. LJ trying to get the late hook shot. Lagging. We can pause it. Need to get a new server. Let me know when you are good. Okay, restart kickoff now. All right, we'll do a kickoff. Money. Yo, thank you for the $69. to bring it all the way to 1,001. 1,001. Thank you, Anonymous. Do I need to change something, or do people just love donating anonymously? I appreciate it that you guys love the matches so much. You don't even want to attach your name to the donations, but something tells me they're mostly accidental. But thank you. Thank you for the 69. $1,001, as we talked about, quadrupled by me. So we are at $4,004. Although that's $4 more than I admitted I would put in. Yo, Token 10, thank you for the prime. Fashion Bay donate. We appreciate you, Fear. I need your autograph if I ever see you at an event. I'll be at Boston. I've been able to practice the Fear autograph a couple times. The first time I ever was asked, I was like, wait a second, wait, what? You probably don't care about me putting Ben on there, right? Like, that's not the person you know. You know Fear. How do I assign as Fear? So now I've done it a couple times at least. Wait, Fashion Bay is here. Wait, they subbed Fashion Bay in. They were playing so well. Card was showing that even though he was a veteran of the game, I guess he was lagging out, so they subbed Fashion Bay in. I mean, that makes a lot of sense. If you don't have good internet, you might as well put in the young whippersnapper up-and-comer who does have a solid connection. So Fashion Bay is here. Who is Fashion Bay? A Brazilian Rocket League player who was the next big thing. Look at this setup from Fashion Bay. Yo, another anonymous donation. Thanks for the quality content. May the best team win. $5. Thank you. $106 or $1,006. Of course, any additional money donated to the prize pool will go to the prize pool. As I originally stated, I could go up to 4,000. You guys have met me there as I offered to quadruple today. And you guys have responded. Thank you so much. LJ gonna score to go up. No worries, Fear. It was me, by the way, broski. Hey, only one person claimed it, so it could actually be true. Yo, Sandrew99. Thank you for the 4 months of Prime. Appreciate it. Yan and Fashion Bay gonna have a similar goal to tie it right back up. Evo tried to control it into the corner off the kickoff loss. But LJ immediately goes for a 50 and loses. It was hilarious seeing your first sign. Was it at, you're talking about at Turf Wars, right? Turf Wars, they wanted me to do it on the poster. And then I signed it, you know, like regular writing size, because that's what you're used to doing when you write words. JamesBot was like, what the heck? This is way too small. I'm sorry. I don't know. My bad. I think they ended up getting a different one. Like, they just tried again because I ruined it. It was too small. 35 seconds. It is best of 7, but oh my goodness, what a shot. LJ actually probably had to save as well, but Evo flies in to get it first. Fashion Bay dropping the ball off to Yan. Tried to get the wall pinch setup to start it, but actually just feeded the ball to LJ, or fed the ball to LJ, I should say. LJ going to turn this right back to the blue wall. Fashion Bay keeps it up, and Yan lobs it to the midfield, where we will go to overtime in game number 4. Kickoff lost into the orange half. Evo biding his time. Going to double 50 here with Yan before Fashion Bay looks to take it away. Fashion Bay leaving it for his teammate. Evo has a chance to dribble this all the way out of his half. He sees Fashion Bay pre-jump, so he goes underneath and Manages to bounce it past him. This is a great 50 win. Is LJ going to try and meet it, though? Ball a bit too high. If it had been harder, it would have bounced off the ceiling and down faster. Actually, would have had to stand a chance at scoring. And if it had been softer, it would have been lower. But it actually ended up floating in an unscorable position for so long. And then Yan able to bump out the defense as Fashion Bay pops the ball up to him. A soft touch, and it's not an air dribble bump, but it's definitely a bump to secure the goal. And a 3-1 lead for Team Yan. LJ can't get a break from the bumps. Game number 5. Instant goal for Evo off the kickoff. LJ with a slight win in the blue half, and Card just ends up being in the perfect no man's land position for Evo to score. Just enough cheated up that he wasn't covering the net. Not quite enough that he could have just immediately challenged in order to stop the shot that way. Jorby, thank you for the raid. We got Furia playing right now. If the Jorby fans are anything like Jorby himself, I'm sure they will enjoy a Yan Card 2v2 match, as they are up 3-1 right now. Yan infield past the Card. Card sees the challenge coming, so stays low for the 50. Now has Evo to beat. This pinch does potentially put the ball in a space where Yan can take a shot, but he backs off as LJ is first up to it. Card to the back wall. Evo misses. Now it's got Card against just LJ. Reset. Double Card. They've resubbed in the veteran. Fashion Bay was not up to snuff in the previous game, so Card is back for game 5. And he's back to the same antics he had before. It really makes you wonder if Card could have just had solid internet the whole way. Would they have ever subbed him out? LJ demoed Yan, trying to go over the top of Evo. Can't quite do it, but the pass actually is still fairly decent. LJ's around to make sure no shot comes of it, though. Tie game. About a minute 30 in. Yan pops the ball up for Card, who gets a little bit ahead of himself. Ends up aerialing past the setup. Yan attacking LJ in net. Evo's not going to be able to recover in time, so it is just LJ. And LJ cannot catch a break. The chat is pointing it out. This time it's not Yan trying to bump him, it's Card again. Card again? Wait a second, chat. Wait a second. Card demoed. LJ looking for another one. Evo gets to just shoot low. Doesn't need to put anything special on it, as LJ does a good job clearing out the net for him. Cringe. Oh, chat. Yep, cringe. First time chat. Just as soon as somebody goes for the bump. Oh, Evo. What a nice redirect. This one's certainly not cringe. Evo wins the kickoff into the blue half and then goes to the back wall. I mean, I think it was just in anyways, right? I mean, it's a cool shot, but it might have just been anyways. I don't know if it was going to get saved. By the way, Fear, you said you wouldn't take the first coin flip. You said you would take the second coin flip, but then you took the first coin flip. Wait, just to be clear, the first coin flip is the one when you pull up the tab, which you guys didn't even see on screen. And then I showed you it after. That's what I meant by the first coin flip. When you first Google it, it does an immediate coin flip. That's the one I was talking about. You guys didn't even see it. It wasn't on screen. Just so you know. Despite all the skate park fans getting into the conspiracy theories about how they were robbed, the rules are the rules. LJ Gonna put his team up 2 as he makes a nice read off the ceiling bounce. Fashion Bay is back, and right away Fashion Bay making a miss. And listen, I might be the first to say it, but it really seems like Furia is playing better with Card than they are with Fashion Bay. So I don't understand why in such a crucial game Fashion Bay is getting so many minutes. I mean, I understand making sure you get some playing time for your rookies in the regular season, develop them for the future, but playoff is win now time. Fashion Bay just hasn't been up to snuff, but Fashion Bay does set up Yan. So maybe the coaches see a different spark than I do, but my goodness, Yan putting his team within 1. LJ side flip up to Evo. He's trying to really go for some magic. We saw a previous redirect from the back wall. This one was going to be a lot harder. Now it's Fashion Bay looking to bump. Yan is going to bump as well. Neither of them connect. Evo dodges both of the cringe. And all the chatters rejoice as they finally see a bump attempt not work. Yan sends one to the back wall that Evo is able to stop. The end of the ceiling. Tough angle to shoot from. Fashion Bay, what can the rookie do from the back wall? Evo with no boost to work with. Gonna stay on ball, try and be a pest. We'll back off now. LJ loses his 50 in the corner. Fashion Bay met by Evo. Crucial touch to get the ball out of offense for Furia. And now it's Team LJ looking to try and create an opportunity, although they ran out on boost. They weren't able to stay long enough. LJ turns and dives. It seemed like it should have just been a possession for Yan. But he gets a bit greedy on the setup, and he waits way too long to start making a play on the ball. LJ says, if you're going to wait that long, I'm going to turn and take it away from you. Fake kickoff. Evo doubles it back to the back wall in order to be the one in control. Evo's pre-jumped this. He's trying to float above Fashion Bay. Fashion Bay ceiling resets. Couldn't get back down to beat out LJ. 30 seconds. And it absolutely needed to be a goal probably a few moments ago for Team Yan. Fashion Bay in front of the ball. Yan crossbar and out. So Team LJ will get their second win, 3-2. Oh, maybe not. I mean, it should still be a win. Don't get me wrong. But I guess we can wait 2 seconds. Nice fake. It's a GG. Team Yan has to win 1 game before Team LJ wins 2. Game 5. And Furia has decided to go with Card. Is it a mistake? Immediately, LJ and Evo able to combine for a near mirrored 50. But the ball bounces in favor of Team LJ. LJ trying to play defense from behind the ball as he looks to break up Card's dribble. Evo makes a save to the backboard. Is on the right side of Yan now. LJ has just Card to beat. Card has pre-jumped it. Can he keep it out though? Not quite on his own. Needed Yan to help him out. Evo, if he could have gotten the bump on Card, might have had an opportunity there for LJ to tap it in. Card escapes. Evo against just Card. Card's going to turn and challenge. Force Evo to make his play early. He's got LJ down. LJ didn't want to take that kind of risk. Might have been able to receive Evo's pass, but at high cost had he not succeeded. LJ demo on one and gets card to leave the net as well. Evo starts his dribble. It's not going to show on screen, but LJ was going to work. That's the reason why Evo seems to have a free run to the net. Evo back wall double. Doesn't have the boost to stay with it, so it is going to be Yan against LJ on a speedy dribble. He goes air dribble bump. It's the Yan classic. Chat's not going to like it, but it's worth a goal just like any other. As he falls in front of the ball. And demos LJ again. Evo wide swing, sees LJ in the midfield, tries to find him with a pass. Card intercepts it. Card with a side flip setup. LJ goes up to grab the ball, I think more as a defensive effort to stop Card from what he wanted to set up, because he's really not able to get much of anything. LJ trying to pass it to himself off the side wall. The complete whip, though, leaves him in a tough spot. Yan, reset, 50. Goes underneath LJ this time. First time around, takes him off the map, but shows that he doesn't have to go for the bump either, as he has a solid 50 behind the ball. Tie game. 3 minutes left to go. Yan, ceiling setup. A bit slow. Fashion Bay just tapped the ball right back into Evo. Could spell disaster for them. Yan isn't able to recover, but Yan does. Yan, is he going to be able to find Fashion Bay or really just go to the net himself? Interesting, right as Team LJ tie it up. Furia do sub back in Fashion Bay. Really taking advantage of the fact that I never mentioned the rules on subbing. Fashion Bay dribble, can't have much boost left. Going top right, just barely off, but Yan is there to guarantee the follow-up. 3-2, Evo tried to affect it by driving through Fashion Bay, but it was only just a chip. Fashion Bay fights through. Yan just passed it to Evo. LJ forced him to. LJ on the back wall was looking to do exactly what Yan did for him. LJ turning to dive on this one. Gonna leave Evo with the ball as it's over the top of him. Fashion Bay taps the ball to Evo. LJ misses on his shots, but Evo has a chance to follow it up, and he does. First pop is off the crossbar, as he had a tough time getting out and around the ball, but able to follow it up for the lead. Evo set up to the midfield. Yan now dropping the ball down. Trying to make something happen for Fashion Bay, but window of opportunity over there. At least not enough to convince Fashion Bay to go for a shot. Yeah, into the ceiling as he works to put this ball into the orange corner. Ceiling pinch. It's going to be a kill and control by Yan. Evo sees it coming. Makes sure to pressure him immediately so he doesn't get any sort of free setup. Fashion Bay over the top of LJ. Down to Evo. Evo bump. Fashion Bay able to fake Evo out. LJ immediately challenges though. It's great to see that challenge quickly after the first, but Yan is going to be scoring on an open net with 4 seconds left to go. Evo dunks this right off the top of Fashion Bay, but Fashion Bay wisely does not flip into the ball, recognizes that Evo was overcommitting. If he stays grounded, it'll pop off the top of him and into the side wall. Back out to center field for Yan. 0 seconds. Team LJ need this goal. If they want to go to game 7, they're not going to be able to get it on this dribble. So it'll be overtime in game number 6. Fashion Bay upfield looking to try and bump LJ. Yan couldn't get around it. Evo cannot work it to the midfield for LJ. LJ makes it back to the ball. Yan was about to set up a big air dribble. So a good decision from LJ to turn back. Evo now shadowing. Fashion Bay 50s with him. Yan up to Fashion Bay. Too strong of a pass. Fashion Bay couldn't get around it before it made it to the back wall. LJ into the air. Fashion Bay intercepts. And so now it'll be Fashion Bay and Yan versus Evo. Another pass too strong for Yan to handle. Fashion Bay off the side wall. LJ with the first challenge. Ceiling height. Does pinch it down. And if LJ can get a bump, this net is just open. Yan tries to pop it out of the way. Evo off the crossbar, and it's wide. That was a great opportunity for Team LJ. Just barely couldn't finish it. Evo has another chance. Just Fashion Bay in the net. The fake. It's in. Evo puts Team LJ on top. 1 minute and 11 seconds into overtime to force game 7. The reset was too threatening. Fashion Bay lets it through. Game 7. Is Feer going to go with Card or Fashion Bay? After that last miss from game 6, that's enough out of the rookie Fashion Bay. Card is in, and immediately Team Yan scores. And Card is on the board. Another mirrored 50. Last time we saw this mirrored kickoff, it went to Team LJ, I believe. But this time, Team Yan win it. They're going to go with Card, then Fashion Bay halfway. It does seem like they just use Card for the first few minutes, and then they switch to Fashion Bay. I don't know what the strategy is there. Evo deciding to back off the ball. Yan and Card both in the corner. Evo trying to 180 around the ball. Bit of an awkward setup. Card lobbing one on target. Evo gets it all the way into the blue half. Actually, the scoreable position forces Card up. Now Team LJ rotating back on defense. Yan can't find the dish into the corner. So it will be Card all the way to the back wall. Can he go the whole distance? Has a reset, wants a dunk. LJ keeps it out for now. Yan, he's got multiple resets on his way to the net. Evo from the backboard and down makes the save, but Card's attacking again. Attack after attack. Evo's going to own goal. He wanted to play defense from behind the ball. We've seen a lot of that in 2v2 today. Evo thought he could just steal it away, but he gets bumped by Card and into the ball for a great shot that LJ can't stop. Ooh, the fake kickoff. Evo was delaying it, and it'll be a goal for Team LJ. I think Evo read the fake and goes for the single jump touch. LJ just gets in front of it. He reads it as well and immediately recognizes what he needs to do. Perfectly mirrored kickoff. Goes in favor of Team LJ. So LJ pushes on the back wall. Ooh, yeah, nice speed. Can Evo make it back? It's going to be tough. He does! Evo, what a save. They might even have a shot now. LJ will tie the game. Yan and Card thought they were looking at an open net. They both commit to it. And Evo shows them otherwise as he pushes the save off the crossbar and back out to the midfield for LJ. Evo, can he make something happen by himself in the corner? It doesn't seem like it. LJ, nice midfield boost grab, forces Yan back in rotation instead of being able to follow the play by grabbing the midfield and continuing to attack. Fashion Bay is in. We've talked about it before. He always seems to get subbed in somewhere in the middle of the game. And it does always seem to be after a Team LJ goal. I don't know if that's just coincidence or not. Does Fashion Bay have the kind of ice in a Game 7 in a best of 7? All tied up. Oh, maybe he does. Fashion Bay in and out of the net. Has the crucial save. Fashion Bay off the ceiling. Yan demoed Evo. But LJ gets the ball around Fashion Bay and into the blue corner. Yan. Pinch to the back wall. Evo soft touch to control it. Wave dash catch. Fashion Bay's going to turn. Fake turn, though. Immediately backflip challenges. The ball pops up for LJ. Probably gets too strong of a first touch to be able to curl and invert it for a goal. Evo, does he have a chance here? He leaves it for LJ. Might have been the better idea anyways. Fashion Bay turning back on the play as he rotates back. It's Evo versus Fashion Bay right now. Reset. This time the fake will not work. Fashion Bay prepared for it. Not going to overcommit, but LJ follows it up and puts his team up 1. Evo gets just enough on the 50 as he falls to the ground to keep the ball just outside the net. And it's a 1-goal lead for Team LJ. Yan, kickoff win. Or I should say Fashion Bay won the kickoff. Yan got to control it. Fashion Bay tap over Evo. Yan, nice 50. Dealing with the panic challenge from LJ, but could not get enough movement on the setup to make Evo miss. LJ down to Evo. Fashion Bay is there. Minute left to go for Team Yan. Yan is the reset. Tried to drop it underneath the pre-jump of LJ, but LJ gets the touch. Fashion Bay now looking to glue the ball to the back wall. Thought maybe Evo was going to creep out and he could sneak it behind. Evo did a good job. Still, it's Team Yan attacking. Reset 50 down to the ground. Fashion Bay, soft touch. Was there a chance to score if he had put more power on it? Maybe. Instead, it's Team LJ the other way. They have a good chance. This ball to the back wall. LJ just took it away from Evo. Seemed like it was going to be an easy tap-in. No way Yan and net was going to be able to stop a follow-up, but LJ, being so safe, wanted to make sure his team stayed in control of the ball. Demo from Yan. Fashion Bay wants to keep control of it. Doesn't want to hand the ball to Evo, but cannot undo hit the touch he had already made. 6 seconds left to go. LJ, can he keep it up? Fashion Bay's the only one around. Fashion Bay to Yan. I guess LJ doesn't want to keep it up. Yan does. Can he get under it? He does. Headed to the back wall. That'll go to the ground. Team LJ do it. They win in 7 games after going down 3-1. 3 straight to punch a ticket to the finals against Two Piece and Parth.